Hello and welcome to our Seacret family. Now, if you're watching this video, that means that you've just made the decision in order to join our Seacret family and become a secret agent. So congratulations. My name is Efrosyni Adamides. I am a diamond agent with Seacret. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to leverage my experience of over close to 12 years in the network marketing profession and having built very successful businesses over the last few years. I've learned what the 3 key steps are to creating a massive business, and I'm going to take you through that over the next few minutes. So you've purchased a vehicle, essentially, because that's what Seacret business is. It's a vehicle in order to help you to get to wherever you want to go. But when you get into a vehicle, you need to give it a destination. So my question to you is, what do you want to achieve in the first 7 weeks? What do you want to achieve in the next 12 months? More importantly, why do you want to achieve it? Why did you join? Why did you say yes? Is it to maybe make an extra few $100s a month to supplement your income? Is it because maybe you needed a plan B because you see what's happening out there in the world and you see that we're living in a world of economic uncertainty right now. And of course, if you've only got one source of income, you're in the danger zone. What is going to motivate you in order to push your business when you don't feel like it? Because that's the difference between successful people and average people. Average people wait until something happens. Successful people find a way to make things happen. So one thing that I always ask people is, what's your action motivator? You know what, you want to make some extra money? Great, but what are you going to use the extra money for? Is it to help you to put your kids through college? Is it to help you to work a few less hours on a monthly basis so you can spend quality time with your kids? It's important to know your driving factor, because that's what you need to go back to when sometimes the business takes you through the journey and you encounter some obstacles. Second thing is, now you've got your business, congratulations. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to put together a list of your first people you're going to show the business to. Now, we always say start off with your closest 15 to 20 people, and we use the Frankie acronym. So friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids' friends, internet, like whoever's on your social media and so on, you know, who's on your Instagram, who's on your Facebook. And essentially, once you start going through this, you'll come up with 30 names easily. But when you go through the questions of who are, you know, your coworkers, the last 10 calls that you called on your phone, you can easily take that list from 30, turn that into 100 people and so on. Okay, so it's very important that, you know, maybe right now as you're watching this, just press pause on this video, go through these questions and just put together that list of 30 contacts. Do it now. Now, welcome back. Okay, that means you've got a list of at least 30 people to contact. Now, here's one thing that I'm going to highlight to you here. It's not important who joins, but it's more important who sees it. Because when your friends see this, the right people will say yes. Some people, it's not their time, and that's cool. You're the messenger. So don't sit there and prejudge about who you feel is going to join, because I can tell you from experience that the people that you probably thought would be your superstars, half the time don't even get it. And the ones that you least expected become your superstars. So when you show people the right way, guys, it will lead you to the yeses, and some people it's a not yet. I remember one of the people that I showed in my business that I didn't expect would do much led me later on to an organization that's now done millions of dollars of revenue. And if it was someone that at the beginning, like, I didn't even consider putting them on the list, but because I went through this exercise, I put them on the list, and who would have thought that it would have transpired to that? So now that you've got your list, the next thing is you need to invite them. So this is one of the most important skills. It's essentially getting a lot of people in front of the information. Now, there's many different ways that you can invite. I'm going to show you 4 of them. and essentially just find the one that resonates the most with you. One of them, one of them is called the 4-step invite. So the 4 steps are: be in a hurry, clear the date, be excited, and confirm the date. Now, of course, be excited is not a step, it is a psychological state. But what it would sound like, it was essentially sound something like this: hey Bob, or hey Mary, when are you free to get together? I've got something really cool I want to share with you. That's it. And keep it simple. I didn't mention the products, I didn't mention a business opportunity, because guys, we don't know what part's going to excite your friend the most. We just know they need to see these the right way. Now you can do this over text. Hey Mary, when are you free? Need to catch up with you, got something important going on. Just change it into your own words. But guys, the less you say, the more you make, because this is like the teaser to the movie. The teaser to the movie, the whole intention of the teaser is to give you enough information to get you excited to watch the movie. Now, if they give so much information about what happens in the movie, you kind of get to the point where it defeats the purpose of watching the movie. Now, you can also invite them with your why. So why you actually got started, which is what I mentioned earlier. So it might be something like, hey, Mary, the situation has been pretty tough the last few months with what happened in 2020. And I've been looking for a way to supplement my income, and I found it. In fact, I want to sit down and share this with you because it might be something that may benefit you as well. When are you free so we can catch up for a coffee, or we can catch up for a Zoom, or we can catch up, in your house, depending on what your preferred scenario is. And I can show you what I found. That's it. You just keep it simple. Or you can also invite them with a launch party. Hey, I'm having a wow party at my house. They might ask, what's in a wow party? I'm going to tell you all about it when you come. Or I'm having a digital or a spa party at my house. Or I'm having a mud and wine party, okay? I bring the mud, you bring the wine. Something like that. Guys, you got to have fun with it. I mean, one of the things that I like using sometimes is, hey, have you been to the Dead Sea? A lot of people say no, especially a lot of my friends outside of Europe. So I tell them, great, how about I bring the Dead Sea to you? When are you free? When are you home? So I keep it simple, I keep it fun. We always say in our profession that if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. And the main thing is, guys, it's not necessarily the words that you say, but it's your enthusiasm that's coming across. Now, the last bit is the X factor. So first, start with your destination, because you got to know where you're driving your vehicle to, okay? Second is your list. The bigger the list, the stronger the posture. Third, you got to invite the people on your list, because you got to do addition. You got to add people to your team. You got to add customers. You got to add agents. But the magic, the X factor, is when you plug into a training system that enables you to add the duplication and multiplication to your business. And we have a very robust training system at Seacret. In fact, I've had the pleasure and the privilege to work with this amazing individual, Mr. Marcusetta, for 12 years now. And I can honestly say that if it wasn't for this gentleman, I wouldn't have had the success that I've had, and thousands of people in our organization over the years would not have had the success that we've had either. In fact, this gentleman has been behind building one of the best leadership factories in the world. And now partnering up with Seacret, we're bringing this leadership factory training system into Seacret. That means giving you access to plug into a proven system that can take you from A to wherever you want to go. Now, the next training system, the next training event that is actually happening is happening literally in February, March, depending on which region you're in, because we're doing an event in the Americas, for Europe and Africa, and for Asia. And during this event, you get to hear from 2 top field leaders, Jesse McPherson, who's a Crown Royale Now, there's only a handful of Crown Royals in the whole company, and Jess is one of them. Jess has been with Seacret for over 10 years. He's one of the funnest people, especially explaining the product, but more importantly, he's got such an amazing energy and has built such a cool culture in his organization. Now, joining him is Muzaffar, and Muzaffar is a red diamond agent. Funnily enough, the first training event that he went 25 years ago was a training event that Marcusetta was doing. So you can appreciate the impact that Mr. Marcusetta has had on many people around the world, not just in the recent company that he was the director of training at, but over the last 35 years experience that he's had. On top of that, you will get to actually hear from the founder himself, the CEO, Isaac Ben-Shabbat, sharing the vision of Seacret and what's about to happen over the next few years. We will also have Dr. Howard Cohen, who's the mastermind behind our phenomenal nutritional products, Life by Seacret, and the more recent president that has joined Seacret, Mr. Eddie Head. Now you can go and get your ticket right now in the back office. You can get the early bird special for $75, or if you want to have the VIP experience, you can add another $25 on top of that. And guys, I highly, highly recommend the VIP experience because you're going to get a lot of bonus trainings. And let me finish off with this. In the traditional world, in order to go and spend time with a very successful millionaire, you would, chances are, spend a few thousand of dollars in order to have a little bit of their time. And during that little bit of their time, they will definitely not tell you their secret of how they created their success. This is what's different about our profession. In order, you can go and learn from the people that have created the success, and they will tell you their secrets because your success is our success. Now, to give you an idea, Mr. Marcusetta is that qualified that if you were to spend 1 hour with him one-on-one, he charges $5,000 an hour, and you need to book minimum 5 hours. So you can imagine $25K for 5 hours, as much as that would be worth it, and that would be a priceless investment. Most people wouldn't have access to that. But anybody can access this training from the comfort of their own home for $100 or so. And more importantly, it's not the cost of it, but it's more importantly the impact and the investment potential that it can have in your business by attending this training, not just by yourself, but with a bunch of your team members. I've been blessed to build an amazing business in my profession in network marketing, and more recently at Seacret, build a very solid income because I know the formula. This is the same formula that I have applied for years, which is get someone started, know what they want to get out of this business so you can guide them better, help them to write a list, get them to invite so they can launch their business, and help them grow their business and take those people to a training so you can grow those people into leaders. And leaders help you build freedom. So guys, congratulations for joining the Seacret family. Follow the simple steps, and when you get your team started, share with them this video so you can also help them to duplicate as well.